But this next video might be actual proof of a ghost manifesting itself as a living, breathing entity. Check it out. It's pretty creepy.
It's moving. Oh. Yeah, it's that's a real person. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. No, that's like a face. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Alright. Hello my friends, we meet again for another scary compilation. Thanks in part to the wonderful Bizarre Bubs. We're in volume 12, so anyway, let's get ready and see what he has to offer.
I wouldn't suggest watching this video alone, as what happens in it is pretty creepy. Reddit user Sir Squid posted the following video and writes, "My wife and I occasionally hear footsteps when nobody is there, and sometimes this is followed by a rocking chair moving. I set up a motion camera over the weekend and this happened."
Okay. That's not exactly that hard to fake. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Now, if the rocking chair didn't stop, I would have dismissed this as fake. Someone could have easily pulled this off with a string and blurted out with special effects. However, how the rocking
Exactly what I would have said.
chair stopped
Or on the same wavelength. On the same wavelength there.
seems as though someone stood up from it.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was a ghost that stood up just to knock over the stuff on the shelf. But as always, I'll leave it up to you to come up with your own explanation. Feel free to share down below.
So yeah, this could also just be done with like computer editing and stuff. You know, a little post processing there, a little special effects, tinkering and stuff. I mean, any one of these videos, even the ones that I think are genuine, they could all these videos could be done with special effects. That's always a possibility. I'm more concerned about like practical effects, because that's kind of, that's what I'm more focused on, especially because that's kind of my expertise on things. But just bear in mind, anything can be done with computer effects. That's always a possibility. But as far as practical effects, they could still have done the string, or even had someone in like a green morph suit just so they can be edited out, just kind of with the chair. But yeah, that's always a possibility. Otherwise, that was a great video. If it, hoax or not, it got me.
Facebook user Shy Unique Legacy was live streaming on Facebook when he captures something unsettling. Take a look.
Oh, I ain't just gonna laugh. Shit right here that I just seen, man. I'm telling you guys, some weird ass shit going on around this motherfucker, dog. Like, on God, it's some weird ass shit going on around this shit. Like, I'm really just out my mind right now, because I really think I just saw what the fuck I just saw. Like, I'm finna open my back over and show y'all that the picture came from in the back of my
guy's
yard.
Interesting.
Let me see if I can flip this around.
Okay, what does he see?
That's the exact motherfucking spot now. That's my backyard. I'm zooming in a little piece.
Okay.
This is the exact spot that I just...
Okay, I did see something move by.
Hold on.
This wasn't the first time Shy Unique has seen the strange entity He's seen it before, lurking in the trees in his backyard, and took a photo of it.
What is
It's hard to make out what's in this photo, but there appears to be something there. But the video he took is the most compelling piece of evidence of the strange.
Yeah, like, I mean, holy cow.
In the trees in his backyard, and took a photo of it.
I mean, it's hard to even pause it because it's like it looks like it's this floating torso, like kind of looks like maybe like honestly kind of looks like an alien, like E.T. or the Vortigons from like Half-Life.
Hold on.
This wasn't the first time Shy Unique has seen the strange entity. He's seen it before.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's weird. And also, I'm gonna say, like, I don't think this is faked at all, just because I don't think this guy is someone who would know how to fake a ghost video or, like, you know, perform a hoax. Yeah, you know, he seems, and his reaction seems pretty genuine. So now it's just to kind of explain, because I'm just going to rule out that this is a hoax at all. So now it's just like, what even is this? Because if it's not a ghost or a spirit or something, then gosh, is it?
Lurking in the trees in his backyard,
Yeah,
and took a
that's
photo of it.
kind of like
It's
maybe
hard
it's
to
a
make out what's in this
reflection
photo,
of
but there
something?
appears to be something there. But the video he took is the most compelling piece of evidence of this strange entity. Although interesting, it is still nonetheless pretty creepy. It can be such a relief when you capture on camera what many people have doubted to be true, especially those
Man.
you've told.
This guy looks like a dude, bro.
Such was the case for Reddit user Project Bad, who captured the following on camera.
Okay, seems
Project
like
Bad
it's twitching.
writes, I asked the spirit in my house to knock over the giraffe. No strings or anything, just a straight up response from the other side. I've been telling people for months that things happen in my house that I can't explain, and I started filming my house and caught this.
Yes! Yes! Oh, thank you. Oh, you see that? Fuck yeah.
You can tell by the sound of his voice how relieved he is to have finally.
Yeah, I mean, that could just be a toy that just falls down. It's, because, I mean, it's a giraffe. It already looks like it's not the most steady. Like, even with 4 legs, it doesn't seem like it's very steady. I can't imagine those toys would, like, sit up or stand up that well. Yeah, it could just be a very wobbly toy. Or maybe not top heavy, but it's like, you know, center of gravity. It probably has a pretty high center of gravity. Especially with, like, spindly legs. I don't know, I'm not.
Yes! Yes! Oh, thank you. Oh, you see that? Fuck yeah.
You can tell by the sound of his voice how relieved he is to have finally captured what's been happening at his place. This is just one of the many strange things that have been going on in his home. He has yet to upload more videos of these strange occurrences, so stay tuned. Kevin Koger lives at an apartment complex that's been there since who knows when. It's been up for a while, that's for sure, and it's for this reason that Kevin thinks his apartment is haunted. Kevin states that he hears strange noises at night, but the creepiest thing he's encountered so far was the following incident he captured on camera. Check it out.
Yo, what the Yo. Bruh? Bro, what the Dude, what the Holy I got goosebumps. What the I'm out, bro. I'm out. No way. No way.
As you can tell, Kevin is at a loss for words.
Okay. I mean, here's my theory. Again, not saying this is what I necessarily believe. Because I don't know, I feel like I am kind of a buzzkill at doing these videos because it's like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to seem like I'm too skeptical about these videos. It's more of just like, I want to see videos that are like, I can't explain. And with these type of videos, like I can't explain these as being potential hoaxes. Because yeah, I'm looking for like ghost videos which, you know, are either really haunting or ones that are just like are very plausible. And this one, it's plausible, but like I can also just like I can think of how they would fake this, which is that there's someone else in the closet who's like kind of gently pushing it open, you know, a little nudge, because
Bruh.
it opens,
Bro.
and then he's gonna freak out, and then he's gonna point the camera at himself, which kind of like right before the closet all opens all the way up. So yeah, so we never really get to see the closet all the way open, and then he moves to the side, so we can't see what's actually in the closet all. So that's kind of suspicious. Yeah, so he moves it away, and then we don't get to see what's actually in the closet.
Dude, what the
Now we're just looking at this. And then, you know, obviously it does close.
I got goosebumps. What the I'm f***ing out, bro. I'm f***ing out. No f***ing way. No f***ing way.
Okay, how convenient that the camera, you know, when it closes, it's, you know, we don't get to, because right here we can see that there's, you know, the space between these jackets and the door itself and the closet. But then when it starts closing,
I got goosebumps. What the I'm f***ing out, bro.
he backs out, and then it's gonna start closing. We don't get to see like the door hinge or anything. So that's rather convenient.
No.
So someone in there could just like pull it back in. Yeah. That's
Way. No way.
As you can tell, Kevin is at a loss for words. He makes it clear
Now
that this
we
wasn't
explain the words.
staged or set up to look real. This actually happened, and he thinks that this might be the doing of some entity.
if you want to take his word, you can. I don't want to say it's entirely a hoax, but there's a lot of conveniences, especially with framing, that and not to say everyone's a perfect, you know, videographer when they're doing this, you know, when they see something spooky, but like, you know, it's unfortunately, as a skeptic, or you know, the video is framed in a way that leaves plenty of room for skeptics to just kind of pick it apart.
But what are your thoughts on this? Could this be a ghost or an attempt at making it look like one? Let me know down below.
I'm gonna say nah. Gosh.
Gavin Watts was using Google Earth to explore the catacombs of Paris,
Ooh.
which is a place that is known to be haunted.
Ooh.
Knowing this, Gavin wasn't surprised to see the following image that was captured.
Invidia diable mos introvit or him. My friend is terrible. C'est pas le malice des démons que la mort est entre dos lemonade. Wait, is that lemonade? It is. No, it's like le monde, but it looks like lemonade. Es entre dos lemonade. Es entre dos lemonade.
Have a look. It's pretty spooky.
Haunted lemonade. Ooh. Lemonade. Okay. Although, I mean, so the obvious thing I would say here is that, yeah, I mean that's definitely kind of spooky and it's kind of spectrally. However, with Google Maps and Google Street View and stuff, and I think this is part of this Google Street View thing is that they kind of mapped out the catacombs. Is that like if you ever like look down at like at least on Street View, if you ever look down on the car, you can't really see the car, even though it's mounted on one because they kind of like edited it out. And I think this might be like the guy who has like the backpack, and even though it looks like it's pretty far away, but this could be like the camera, Street View guy, who they just kind of like they kind of edited out of it, or maybe it's just because the 3D footage isn't exactly like 3D footage is that it's taking like a 1080p or maybe even a 4K image, but like spreading it like 180 degrees, like a 180 degree panorama. So it's not like, so it's not like the most detailed photos. And I think this is just, that'd be my theory, is that it's just like the Google Street View guy. Or the guy who has the backpack.
There have been many strange things caught on Google Maps/Earth, but this is definitely up there with the rest that are really creepy. But as is usually the case, there might be an explanation for this. Perhaps this might have been the cameraman who was sent by Google to take these photos. Who knows?
That's exactly what it is.
But one can't help but think that this might be a spirit or some entity. This is the catacombs after all. If you don't know what that is, then I highly suggest you look it up. It's pretty terrifying.
It is.
And definitely check out As Above, So Below.
No,
It'll for sure leave you feeling spooked.
It's spooky, definitely. Not my favorite horror movie, but...
Reddit user Notorious went straight to his garage after hearing noises that were coming from there. He was on Snapchat, talking to his fiancée about the strange noises he was hearing. He was sending her clips of the garage in the hopes of capturing something strange. And, to his surprise, he did capture something unusual.
Yeah. I see a ghost. I'm not sure if I even believe anymore, but...
Ooh.
Yo. Okay.
Oh.
No.
Wow. That was compelling up until I saw like the cat on the walking around. I think I think that's a mystery solved there.
What the
Something pushes the sleeping bag off the shelf.
That's
Notorious has stated that his dog was at the garage door, far away from where it was at.
Okay.
So it couldn't have been his dog that accidentally tipped the bag
is that
over.
his dog that pops up?
Others
right
have stated that it might have been a rat that was passing by. Although...
Oh, that seems like total dog. Yeah, it seems like a pet behavior.
Oh, that might be a possible explanation. I just don't think that's what happened. As always, what are your thoughts on this? It isn't often the case that a ghost takes on the form of an actual human body. Rarely do we see videos of such spirits. We usually hear about them in stories or personal experiences. But this next video might be actual proof of a ghost manifesting itself as a living, breathing entity. Check it out. It's pretty creepy.
It's moving. Oh. Yeah, that's a real person. Yeah. So no, that's definitely, if it's a spirit, it's a corporeal spirit. So it's it's obviously, it's not like a spectrally gaseous, misty spirit. It's a flesh and bone kind of. But I just think I think it's just like a real person who's back there. honestly, like let's look at the woman herself. No, not her.
But this next video,
Like it looks like that could be like her sister, or like maybe it's like a little sister was hiding in the closet, and then older sister came in and was doing a TikTok dance, and so she's just like hiding, or creepier case, maybe it's a squatter in the house.
might be actual proof
That's-
of a ghost
no, that's
manifesting
definitely
itself
a
as a
person.
living, breathing entity.
And it's moving.
Check it out.
This is very creepy, especially if it's not related to this chick at all. Oh gosh, oh,
It's pretty creepy.
That's creepy if it's not, because it's moving. Yeah, no, that's definitely a real person. Maybe it's a
Kamiata
hoax.
Orange, the person recording this, was dancing in her bedroom when out of nowhere, an apparition of what appears to be a girl manifests itself right behind her. Maybe this entity wanted to make its presence known, and it could only do so through the lens of a camera,
Could
as
be
for
Michael
some
Jackson,
reason,
too.
cameras can detect what the human eye can't. Of course, this is merely a theory, but I'd be interested in hearing what
questionable.
your thoughts are on this.
If anything, I would say that like human eyes can detect things that cameras can't. That's more often the case, unless you're using like one of those spectral, one of those special cameras, which does infrared, ultraviolet, heat, certain wavelengths of light. But typically, eyes have much more visual fidelity than cameras. Still creepy.
I wouldn't suggest watching the following clip unless you're fine with looking over your shoulder once every few seconds. In the following clip, someone appears to have set up a camera on a table pointing at the kitchen entrance. The reason as to why it was set up there in the first place is unknown, but later in the video, it becomes clear as to why it was there. Watch this clip and see what happens.
Oh, okay. It's one of these. Okay. That got a jump out at me.
Video, it becomes clear as
Okay, so. Gosh, I said I wasn't gonna like rewind these, but this is like one of those This is like one of those videos that has like this like black shadowy thing that just like runs right across the room, and so this is a pretty common thing to appear in alleged ghost videos, and I've actually looked up I've looked up like YouTube tutorials to see like how you can add that into your video, because it seems like it's in a lot of ghost videos, and like it seems like it's a common enough thing that you would think that maybe there's like maybe there's like some sort of online tutorial to like how to add it into like fake ghost footage, but I have yet to find any video that does that. And I've looked up like adding a shadow into your ghost video, adding moving shadow and stuff, tutorial, and I've yet to find anything from it, but it's like, it's weird. It's like, it's a very common thing to see in ghost videos. It's like this super fast shadow just like goes, and just goes, or like, to make my mouse. And it's a common enough that it's like, it's either there's some sort of, it's a well-known, hoax thing that they're willing to just add into their videos, or it's just like maybe the fact that it's so common is actually just makes it a pretty, maybe that's just a common way that spirits manifest, in our world, is just as these like quick moving these quick moving voids of dark and shadow.
A shadowy apparition passes by.
Although I will say, okay, so I'm probably gonna do this like I'm gonna have like post production Jesse come in and like look at this frame by frame since it's gonna be hard to do on YouTube. Actually, wait, no, that's there it is. So one thing I will say, to kind of break the fourth wall, is that this camera right here, it's very interesting that it's just pointed. Like, why would you have your camera? Why would you film yourself taking out the trash?
I wouldn't suggest watching the following clip unless you're.
Yeah, like why are you filming yourself taking the trash out? So it's like, what's the setup to have your camera pointed this way, and then it just so happens that like a dark shadowy thing just runs right across the room, right as like you're filming yourself doing household chores. That's kind of convenient, but besides that, it's like these people don't really seem like the type of people who would like edit their videos, not to try and make generalizations, and also.
But later in the video, it becomes clear as to why it was there. Watch this clip and see what.
I think it's like. Okay, it's like right here. Maybe I'll let post-production Jesse do this, because it's like right when he turns. Okay. It's like right at like the... like 39... Okay, it's gonna be like right here. Okay, there's... Yeah. Like, it could be a camera glitch. That's another possibility. Is like, sometimes cameras do like have image glitching. Digital cameras have it. I know with my cameras that they do that occasionally, but nothing like this. Usually, if anything, it's like I get like a really bright light or like kind of like a flashing strobe thing on my when I'm doing video, because it's the sensor is trying to process light. But yeah, that's...
A shadowy apparition passes by in front of the camera. The strange activity that might have been going on in this house might be the reason as to why there was a camera. Again, this is purely speculative, but I can't help but think that there have been strange things going on in this house. That's usually the case with videos like these. Regardless, this video is pretty creepy.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're hiding under your blankets, then good, because this next video is too creepy to see out in the open where it's dark. A child is seen resting in his crib. However, he appears to have been woken up by something. It isn't until seconds later that we see what it was that woke him up. Have a look.
Ooh. Ooh. No, that's like a face. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
Whatever this is, it appears to be observing the child with a deep gaze in its eyes. I can imagine the terror the parents of this child.
Yeah, there's like... Wow. Kind of just shows up there in the dark. It's like... Yeah, it's just peering through there. And that's definitely a face, too. Like, nose... Like... Called lower eye, eye. Oh my, wow. Oh, wow.
Fell upon.
That is so creepy. And it's like, man, like, it could be one of like the parents, but even then, that's like, why would you look at your kid like through the bars like that? Why?
Seeing this video, it would be in their best interest to move or to call an expert who can better handle entities that loom over children in their sleep. One thing's for sure though, I would never leave my child alone in that room ever again.
Yeah. I mean, I think, that's corporeal. I think that's definitely a face, definitely like a real life face. It could be an actual person, but even then, I think I'm more creeped out if it's an actual person than it is if it's a ghost or a spirit. Cause man, if there's just someone else who's just like watching my kid, and it's not like my wife or anything, or like a sibling.
Who can better handle entities that loom over children in their sleep.
Too.
One thing's for sure though, I would never leave my child that loom over children in their sleep.
Like you can't really see a mouth, but it kind of looks like maybe it's grinning, just based on like the cheeks. Like it's kind of like has this like smirk.
One thing's for sure though, I would never leave my child alone in that room ever again.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I'm sure you've seen videos of pets that look like people. Most of them are funny, but this one is far from being funny and is probably the creepiest thing I've seen. I don't know who this cat is supposed to look like,
that's just a cat.
but if you ask me, I would say Smarf from Too Many Cooks.
That's just a cat.
If you haven't seen that video, then good. You don't want to watch it. Trust me.
No.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
Too Many Cooks is great.
Working as a bartender has its benefits, some of which include getting tips and meeting lots of new people. But the best part is that sometimes you'll encounter paranormal activity. Well, such was the case for the following bartender who looked over the following footage from the night before and saw this. Pay close attention to this area of the screen or you'll miss it.
Gosh, that noise.
Tequila bottle on the left.
Oh, it's moving. Yeah.
See that?
Okay.
Reddit user Best of Us states that there have been multiple strange occurrences that have taken place at his work. However, most of these occurrences can be explained. Yet, this incident, which was fortunately captured on camera, is one that he can't explain. Maybe it's an actual ghost. Best of Us believes this, as according to the bar's history, a married couple and their kid were found dead in the building during the 80s.
What?
On top of that, according to a few stories, there have been a couple of people who have taken their own lives at this place. As you can see, Best of Us is leaning more towards the paranormal side to explain this. I would too, given the history of this place. But what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and until next.
Okay, let me go right where it goes black. Huh, that's pretty compelling and also kind of plausible because I don't think alcohol's expensive. I don't think they would just kind of, destroy their own, destroy, like potentially break multiple bottles of alcohol just for a hoax. Even though, maybe that'd be great marketing for the bar. So that is an explanation, is that maybe they're faking it just to, get like haunted patrons to come in and, investigate the bar. Anyway, so that was volume 12. Thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, please spread the word about these videos if you really like them. Have more friends come, because I could really use the engagement. And watch my other videos. I have a whole entire compilation. And obviously go follow Bizarre Bubs. He's the guy who created all these. He's the guy who compiled these videos. he does a fantastic job, so give him some love. And yeah, I'll be posting a video tomorrow. And yeah, so keep watching, and I'll see you guys next time.